Alright gang, if you're trying to pick a rifle for your little kid, your nephew or niece, whoever, hopefully this video kind of helps you out a little bit, because I'm going to show you what I went with, what are the different variables that I looked at. Now when you're shopping for a rifle for your kid, the process is almost the same as you buying their first bike, right? You got to look at all these different variables. For example, the first thing I would look at is, how compact the rifle is. What's the weight of the rifle, right? Because if you're going to be hunting, you don't want to put a pretty heavy rifle that's, kind of makes it hard for them to move around or even hold it for that matter. You also want to consider the adjustability of the rifle. If you can adjust the length of pull, because different kids, different frame. And if you have multiple kids, then, you want to be able to adjust all that, right? Another thing to look at is also the recoil. Usually 22 LRs are great. You don't want to torture the poor guy or your daughter with a 12 gauge. That would be pretty evil, but again, depends on the kid. You also have to consider the type of action you're going to get. Do you want to get a bolt action? Is it going to be single feed or repeater? Or do you want to get a semi-auto? Those are also some of the things that you want to consider. So for my kids' first rifle, I went with the Savage Rascal rifle. This is chambered in 22 LR. It's a rimfire, bolt action. It's only single feed. This guy, it is obviously red, but they come in different colors as well. So which is pretty nice for kids too, because they like all different types of colors that are out there. Now let me quickly show you what comes in a box if you buy a brand new. This is not going to be an unboxing video, but just real quick, if you happen to buy a brand new or even used, so you actually know what you're getting. Basically the rifle comes in a plastic cover like this. It comes with a manual, and the bolt comes in a different bag, and some promotional stuff like here. So that's that. Okay, so back to the rifle. Now this guy, the total length is 30.63 inch, and you're looking at a 16.13 inch barrel. And also the length of pull is about 11.25 inch. So now the weight is only 2.71 pounds. I think this is probably the lightest and smallest rifle that I probably came across. I think it's perfect for little kids, as young as maybe 6 to all the way up to 10, 11. Again, depends on the kid how big they are and their build. But I think it's probably a very good starter rifle in my opinion. For really young kids. Now the barrel is carbon steel. It's not threaded, so if you want to put a muzzle brake on this, or for your kid, not that you need it, just saying, don't get your hopes up on that. The mag capacity on this is, again, it's a single feed. Like I said before, you only can feed it one at a time. It has a safety there too, so right this, and then you got the Accu trigger too in here as well. The rifle's obviously empty. I already did that check. So again, it's a perfect rifle for them to learn all the safety features, all the safety practices, to instill that at an early young age. And you could also monitor them, how mature they are with all the safety protocols. Are they following it or not? So this is actually a really good rifle to practice all those stuff. Now this guy actually comes with an adjustable peep sight right here. So it actually attaches like this, and which I took out and actually installed the Weaver rail, because I wanted to put a scope. I wanted my little kid to actually practice on the scope. That's why I got that. The thing about the rail, again, you got to be a little careful, because again, you don't have a lot of space. So depending on, you got to be a little picky about the type of scope you're getting, and also the ring for the scope. So you want to make sure it doesn't interfere. So literally your scope ring has to be here, and the other one over here, right? So you gotta make sure nothing else gets in the way. So something to be mindful of if you're gonna be shopping for a scope for a rifle like this. The stock itself is a satin stock finish. It's not bad. It's pretty lightweight. Serves the purpose. It comes with this 2 sling studs right here, one here, another one here, where I attached the bipod. Just like the dad kind of wanted to upgrade everything, so just got a cheap Amazon bipod. Serves the purpose for 22 LR. It's not bad actually, pretty cheap. And also got a sling to go with the rifle. Again, first rifle, get them all excited about it, and it's a different feeling, right? And also special bonding time too with your kid as well. So yeah, just some cheap upgrades that you could do. I'm not gonna obviously go for a $600 bipod on something like this. Okay, so what's next? My kid is growing out of this rifle. It's kind of getting boring. It's a single feed, only 50 yard, had fun. Now onto the next stage, right? I'm not going to be spending a lot of money, so this was lying around. This is a Ruger Precision 22 LR. It's perfect because, we don't hunt, so bench shooting is good enough. This has the length of pull I can adjust. The weight's not an issue. The fit's almost perfect. So this is the next upgrade right now, and we'll see how that goes. And if you found this helpful, please support the channel by liking, subscribing, and commenting what did you go with for the first rifle for your kid. And let's end this video with some ASMR. Thanks for watching.